Hello and welcome back to a show all about me. Just kidding. Except for not, the show's kind of about me. Welcome back, my beautiful people. My name is Sarah and this is another video on Space, Place, and Southern Grace YouTube channel. I'm doing something fun today. I know I always say that, but it's true. I only do things I enjoy on this channel and that's what I love most. So backing up just a little bit, I try on a lot of things on this channel. I try out products, I try on clothes, and today is going to be no different, except it's a really fun try on that doesn't get to happen very often. This fall, my best friend in the entire world is getting married. Yay, I can't wait. And I'm going to try on bridesmaids dresses at home. In 2022, the year of our Lord, we are blessed that we don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to be in the same space to try on perfect, beautiful, modern bridesmaids dresses. So I'm doing so today in the comfort of my own home with, drum roll please, Revelry. Let's get started. I got a big box here. Fun fact, we actually moved recently. I mentioned that in my last video. So this is my new office shooting space, and this package got delivered mistakenly to our neighbors who called us and let us know that it was delivered. I didn't know what was coming yet, so I took off down the street walking, and I got to their door and realized that this box was what was delivered. And it was very heavy to carry home because there's a lot of dresses in here that we're going to try on today. I'm excited to see everything about Revelry. I've never used it before as a bridesmaid bridal company. Totally new to me, but I think it's going to be awesome for my friend's wedding. I think in here they've sent me some color swatches so we can look at the colors of the dresses. I ordered everything kind of gauging based on my current body weight and the sizes that they listed on the website. So everything is between a 10 and a 12 right now, which is skewed from kind of real people clothes, if that makes sense, because I feel like bridesmaids dress sizes are always significantly larger than like a regular standard size dress, because in a regular dress I'm usually between a 2 and a 6 depending on the cut. These I ordered 10 to 12s based on the measurements, so I think it's very important that you actually measure yourself completely, and fingers crossed that these fit today or are a little big so we can adjust and see how this is going to fit for my body. But today, we are trying on all satin type dresses because of the bridesmaids in her bridal party. I am one of the lucky ones selected to wear satin, which is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but that's why it's amazing that I get to try these on in the comfort of my own home and return them before I make my final selection. So let's open the box. Oh, this is beautiful. That's really cute. It's got my name written on the inside, like handwritten. It says, "Hey there, Sarah. Join the crew, share some love." Let's open her up and see what's happening here. Ooh, we've got some good inserts here, all about the dresses, dress guide. We do have the swatch insert and all of the dresses right here. Awesome. So it looks like we've got swatches here. It's got actually boards for all of the different fabrics. There are chiffons, tulles, actual sequins and glitters. For this one, I mentioned we are doing satin. Ooh, there's velvet. That's beautiful. I think the shade that my friend is picking is Desert Rose. We're somewhere in that ballpark. So the samples that they send you are the correct size and style that you want, but they are not necessarily the right color for your bridal party. So I do have some in here that look like they're the right color, but I do see some greens and blues, which are not the color that I'll actually appear in for the day of the wedding, but it's okay for the try on. So it does say on the tags on here, all return samples must be free of makeup, pet hair, scent, smoke, deodorant, floor debris, and stains. So it's very important that you keep your try on clean. I know I do have makeup on today, but we're going to be very cautious as we pull dresses on and off to make sure I don't get any makeup to protect them. It also comes with a lovely little size guide in here. If some of these don't fit quite right, too big, too small, I can use this tape measure and get actual measurements to make sure I'm ordering the best fit for the style that I like. What is Revelry have to say about this? So the return checklist in here is actually included. There's so many cute things. Cute stickers in here. There's a prepaid mailing label and packing slip in here so you know what's returned. There's tape to tape everything back up so you can use the actual box that it's shipped in, so no stress for you. It does include a return checklist. So it says when you return this, it's based on the day of the week you received it. This came for me on a Wednesday, so I know I have to return by Tuesday of next week. So we're gonna try on today and ship it back via, I believe, USPS tomorrow, FedEx. Okay. What else do we need to know about this lovely shipping experience? So pretty. I love all these colors. All right, let's pull out the dresses. Oh my goodness, these are so beautiful already. I love this one already. I can tell it's got the ruching on the side and then it's a little loose throughout the bottom. I definitely was a little nervous about satin as a fabric in general because it does tend to cling to your body, but these do appear to be lined with multiple layers, so they're not gonna adhere and show all of the details on my body. And it does look like they have some cuts that are more smooth and fitted at the top, but then go away from your body at the bottom, which is perfect for my body shape. Ready to try stuff on? Welcome to the new stage. We may have some furry friend appearances today because I do have my pups roaming around in my shooting space today. So if you see them, pay them no mind unless they start screaming, and then we'll cut and try again. Up first is my very first dress. This is right out of the box. This is the Dawson style in satin. This is in a size 10. You can see for me, just straight out of the box, the straight size 10 is very slimming on the side. It covers me very slim all the way down. I am wearing underwear, so you can see the underwear lines, which we'll deal with for the actual wedding. It is a little too big up top for me, but that can be adjusted by taking up the straps so it fits more delicately. The length is quite long. I'm stepping on probably a good 3 to 4 inches of fabric right now, so keep that in mind. If you do need to have it adjusted for your actual size ordering, I will be taking my measurements completely perfectly before placing my order to minimize any alterations I have to get after receiving my final dress. So, what do we think? Again, satin scares me a little bit because it's kind of an unforgiving fabric classically, but you know what? This is part of loving your body and getting to know exactly what you look like and appreciating it in all its forms. And so I'm going to do just that in all these cuts. This is one of the slimmer options that we have, but I mentioned that they are lined. You can see here there is a slim lining all the way underneath the dress with a flowy, looser satin overlay, and I think the ruching is nice and flattering. I do think in the back, will you see it? This one does have a built-in padding structure, but it is too loose on me. So I think that if I got this cut in my actual size, I would wear a regular bra because you can't see it. So assuming the traps are taken up here, what do we think? Do we like this cut? I feel good. I feel kind of confident. Again, I think if you watched my last video, you know that I don't have a mirror out here in my new shooting space. So I'm really relying on my feeling about clothes without seeing it. And before I get a chance to critique myself in front of a mirror, the recording that I'm looking at here today, I know that this is very tight on my body, but I feel good. I feel comfortable, and I feel like this is flattering on me. So this feels like it could be a winner early on. Okay, let's try the next styles. Okay, I'm back in my second dress. This is the Gwen style of the Revelry Satin collection. This is a orange color, burnt orange color. The first color we saw was Desert Rose. That's more in line with the colors you'll actually be seeing for the wedding that I am in later this year. So it's important for you to know that any of the colors of the rest of the dresses won't be what I actually wear. So keep it in mind that they'll be in the pink, mauve, rose family instead of these when you decide if you like the cut on me. This Gwen style is a little bit more forgiving in a sense. It has covered sleeves, which I really like. They're very flowy, comfortable arms with gathering in the front instead of on the side with the ruching. It is lined the same. Let me see if I can show you here. Long, thin, stretchy liner here, but also a long drapey satin overlay. Again, slim, but not as tight throughout. I think you can see underwear lines in this, but I will take care of that for the actual wedding day. This is a 10 again. I do feel like through the midsection it fits well, but up top it's a little loose. This dress is padded, but they sit too low for me, so I would have it actually altered to fit more like this. So taking a look at the back, again, remember I'm wearing a regular bra with this for my try-on. You cannot see it in the front from what I gather, but you can see it in the back. Right there. If this was altered to sit higher, I think we'd be in a good place. This dress is very long, something to keep in mind. As you adjust the length, the widest part is at the very bottom of the dress. So as you shorten the length, depending on how much you take off, it will become narrow and more kind of restrictive. I feel like this one I'm less mobile in than the first one. For some reason, maybe because the ruching and the give was in the hips versus right here. So I like the cut and the style, and I feel like it's flattering for my body type. but I do feel like it might be a touch more restrictive for dancing and kind of enjoying myself at the actual wedding. What do we think? Okay, on to dress number 3. All right, back with dress number 3. I can already tell right off the bat, I know this one is a little too big for me, even though it still is a size 10. This is the Riley style. Yeah, the Riley style satin dress. I think I like it the least so far, just out of gut reaction without having seen myself. I don't know that I like the look and the feel overall because it is a side zip rather than a back zip, and it doesn't have any ruching all the way down. This has kind of a gentle little overlay that's very flowy and formal. It does give the cold shoulder look with the spaghetti strap, but I think it could actually be worn just as a spaghetti strap in this under your arm if you wanted to, so there's some options. I don't think there's any option on the planet for me to wear an actual bra with this dress. It is padded again, but there's some boning right here that would need to be adjusted, definitely for me to have the appropriate size to wear it without any kind of support. For me, it would need to be taken up quite a few inches like this to sit more up here so that the natural hips actually felt where my hips are rather than too low as it is now. Let's take a look at the back. Even though I know that this would be adjusted to fit me properly, I can already see these sleeves, or these little straps. I can already see these straps gonna fall down and fight them throughout the night. So I don't know if this is something I want to fight and argue all night with during a wedding where I'm trying to have fun and enjoy myself. So far, this is my least favorite of the 3. What do you think? On to the last one. And last but not least, I have the Devon dress. This is one of the newer styles. It's a convertible style for Revelry. Welcome. This is one of the newer styles for Revelry. It is convertible. So this piece is actually very long. Right now I have it brought up over my head, down around my waist and tied in a bow in the back. That's just one of the many ways you can wear it. I did have to get a size 12 in this one because of the size availability for the try-on, which you can tell is much too big on the side for me. I definitely have to take it in several inches for it to fit around the chest and bust area. But I do like that I can totally choose how I want to wear this dress. Because again, it's a 12, it fits very wide along the hips. I would probably get something that was slightly slimmer and slightly more fitted. It is a zipper in the back, even though there is no ruching detail to kind of help that lower half section that I get a little bit self-conscious about. But I'm going to show you the convertible nature. Let me take this down. I brought this over my head and twisted it in the back. You can see it's really just a strapless dress with these little dangly things hanging down. This is much too big for me, not quite my size, but I do like, you can pull this up. It can be twisted to be over one shoulder. It could be a halter. It could be really anything you want it to be, which is exciting. Let's see if I can find a different way to tie it. Let's see if it'll crisscross in the front, like so. I'm not sure what this looks like, but it's crisscrossed in the front, covering me up in a very flattering way with plenty of room to still tie a bow in the back with a crisscross design. So the opportunities for this dress are really kind of limitless if you don't know maybe what size you're going to be at the wedding. If it's several months away, I think this would be very extremely accessible and flexible in case you are fluctuating in weight. I definitely think that it's a contender. It's hard to envision what this would look like in a lighter shade because navy, darker colors, again, are very forgiving historically. And I want to say too, you don't have anything to forgive. You don't have anything to be sorry for about your body. I say that because of my own discomforts and self-consciousness, but you have nothing to forgive, and satin is made for every single body. Just clarifying. Let's see the back here. Because this one does have a tie, no matter which way you tie it, you could tie it around the front or on the back. I do feel extremely supported through the waist and the rib area, so like it's not going to fall down on me on the top, even though that was really loose. I feel good about it overall. What do we think about the Devon style? That's it. Alright, those are my 4 dresses. What do we think about the Revelry home try-on for bridesmaids dresses overall? Honestly, the process was super easy. It said I should expect delays of several production days because of COVID and other supply chain issues, but I placed this order at the end of last week and I had my box in really less than a week, which is extremely timely and perfect for the timeline in which I need to order my dress for the upcoming wedding this fall. Right now it's saying that production time for custom size dresses, like when I put in my measurements to order my final dress for the wedding, will be 10 to 12 weeks, which still leaves me plenty of time to get my dress ahead of the fall wedding and make any last minute adjustments with a local tailor that I might need. In terms of bridesmaid dresses overall, I would say Revelry is on the higher end price point for dresses in comparison to some of the ones I've purchased for other weddings or researched for myself. These are in the ballpark of $150 through $250, whereas a lot of the other ones I've seen are between $100 and $150. But I think you get a lot out of the quality here. They are layered, they are very durable, and you don't feel like they're going to pull or give. A lot of attention paid to detail in the stitching. I don't feel like it's cheap at all. I feel good about the quality of the work. I think it's definitely worth it. And some of these dresses, I mean, maybe not this one. This one's definitely more a traditional bridesmaid cut, but some of these strapless ones could be trimmed for a midi dress and actually would look stylish outside of a wedding context, which is kind of nice to think about if you are investing for a friend's big day. None of these dresses that I chose inadvertently didn't have slits, which I'm a big fan of. Slits up to the thigh, you know, something a little fun, but that's just the nature of this cut. I feel pleased that I will walk away with one of these picks. So far, my top front runner is probably the Gwen, which is the second one that covered the arms. My next contender is probably this one because I like the look and feel very comfortable and secure in it. I will say that the first one was definitely flattering, but definitely put me out there on display because it was slim all the way through. And I definitely won't be picking the green cut, the Riley style that we had just before this one. I think that was not the most flattering for me. Thank you so much for watching today. I so appreciate you hanging out with me here on this corner of the internet. If you love this video, please like, comment, and subscribe and let me know what you'd like to see next time. Bye, y'all.